Hello everybody. Welcome to day 23. Yes. Um let's just get right into it. All right. So, for strength today, I played volleyball. I also biked cuz I biked to the volleyball place, played some volleyball and biked home. Why did it sound like that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, to give more context, so I played volleyball. I play setter, and I suck at setting. I really suck. It's just a fact. I am not good at it. But something I can always do is improve, and that's what I did today. So a big problem of my setting before was that it was like, how should I phrase this? It was like it's like a slap, bang, right? But you want to like push it out and keep your hands like this. Well, what I was doing was like, right? And like that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like make sure you follow through, push it out, like catch it in, push it out. You don't want to catch it in, right? So also when you're setting, the power does not come from your arms, from your wrist. Your wrist helps like cradle it and shoot it off, but that's only to help you like choose the direction. The real power comes from your feet, from your like body, so you like push up from the ground. So hopefully I can put the new knowledge I got into practice and be more successful in volleyball. For intelligence, I reviewed acid and bases again because I find myself having a lot of trouble with that. Mainly things related to weak acids and weak bases, but I'll just give a quick overview of acids and bases as a whole, just because I like talking. So there's pH and pOH. One of them is talking about hydrogen ion. The other one is like the OH ion. Now, pH is talking about the acidity, while pOH is talking about the basicness. So, what I mean by this is the lower the number for pH, the more acidic it is, while the lower the number the pOH is, the more basic it is. And if you add up pH and pOH, it will always be 14. And you find the negative log of if you find the negative log of pH and then find the negative log of pOH, you multiply those. It should be log times log. No. It should be 1 times 10 to the negative 14th power. So if you have one of those values, you can find the rest of the 4, or the rest of the 3, I guess. Then there's the strong acids and strong bases, and they're really easy to find, like the acidity or how should I put it? Acidity or basicness, yeah. That's because they ionize 100%, like they fully ionize, which means they like fully split. That's important since that makes it easy to calculate. So you just have to put in, I think, the molarity into the calculations, and then calculate it, and you'll get your acidity and or your basicness. Yeah. And then my issue comes from weak bases and weak acids. Now how they work is, since they don't ionize fully, they'll give you an equation, and you have to use icebox. So you set the initial values, then you set the variable ones. So like you add which ones, you minus which ones, you write it down in the equations, then use algebra to just like magic it out. Yeah. uh I'm not great at explaining this with like I could probably explain it better if I had like a whiteboard or something, but I don't. And you know, chemistry is not that important. The important thing is that you try and learn and you try and understand. Yeah. Um, for discipline, my sleep yesterday, I'll be honest, was quite bad. I went to sleep at like 2 or 3 because I was really pissed at my mom. This is because she only told me yesterday that I had a Japanese class today, and I was like, "What? I just got back from Okinawa. I won't. I was in Japan. What do I need a Japanese class?" So, I was kind of pissed, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay up. It doesn't matter anyways. I'm not gonna focus in class. Um, I did focus in class because sometimes you just have to accept the fact that I'm just a good boy. But I was not happy about having a class today. So that is it for my discipline, strength, and intelligence. Now let's get on to the fun topic. And for some, it's not fun, but for me, I love it, and it is learning. And then, but like, I hate the traditional sense of learning. So for me, I love learning new things. Specifically like random skills. This comes in the form of like my best example would be juggling. I learned juggling just for the funsies. I started learning how to eat with my left hand because I thought it would be cool to start learning to eat with my left hand, and now I only hold chopsticks with my left hand now, right? I love learning random skills. Skills like some people might say it's useless. I love it though. I love this aspect. And then but like what I don't like is like how schools teaches stuff. Cuz they force down information that you don't want to learn, and then oftentimes the teachers don't even want to teach it. So it's just like you don't want to learn it, the teachers don't want to teach it. Bad result. But then like for me, learning things outside of school, I really want to learn juggling. I search online juggling tutorial. The people online loves teaching it. That's why they're making a video about it. It's like, oh, I want to learn it. The video showing me wants to teach me how to do it. That's great, you know? And I feel like maybe like if I applied myself in school, just like trick my mind. You want to learn math. You want to learn English. Partial fractions, it might seem annoying, but you want to learn that. And I think if I can change my mentality to want to learn, to want to like gain more knowledge from school, I can do a lot better academically. Because I'm not gonna say I'm a genius, because I'm definitely not. But when I put my mind to something, when I really put my mind to something, I know there's like basically nothing in this world that I can't achieve. And a testament of that is juggling. Like I am hella uncoordinated, but I learned how to juggle. And why? Because I put my mind to it. I set time for myself to practice every day, and I did practice every day, and then I learned juggling. Eating with my left hand. The first like month, it was torture. Like I ate my food so incredibly slowly, and I was like, and then every time I'm considering, can I just like my right hand's just right here? I can switch it up, and I can just quickly finish my food and do what I want to do. But like I wanted it. I wanted to eat with my left hand, and so I did that. And then like if I can apply that in school, if I can apply that in like other senses where I really do need to apply this dedication, I feel like I can easily succeed. So, you know, it's just something I thought about today. I don't hate learning. I love learning. But I need to make sure I love what I'm learning, and I need to make sure I can apply that in school. that's about it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, bye bye.